Hello and welcome. Today I will be trans-investigating Keira Knightley, the British model and actress best known for her part in the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise. Keira is commonly regarded at one time or another by the media as the most beautiful woman in the world, so it's going to be a difficult job to convince some, but for others it might be preaching to the converted. So let me show you why I think this person is a male to female transgender. Plain and simply, Keira has a male physique. This person is small for a male, but both the skull and body shape indicate not only masculine bone structure, but the ability to healthily maintain a very low level of body fat. The hip bones in these photos are positioned low, and the belly button is above their hip level. In these photographs, it shows there is no female curvature in the hip area. Also, the shoulders are wider than the hips. Feel free to check this anatomical fact on gender difference with your friends and yourself. This illustration demonstrates the differences you'll observe, but not on this celebrity. All these people in the media look alike, but they don't look like you and me. Do your own research, but Keira is another trans person deceptively trying to pass itself off as a real woman. The hands in the pockets help to widen the hip area in this seemingly candid shot. It doesn't take much to imagine that without doing this, that the clothes would just hang straight down the body. As you can see, the arms can hang clearly away from the sides without even making contact. This might be a small person, but the proportions are still male. Notice as well the wide bony shoulders and the shape of the collarbones, and demonstrating that she can obtain a very low level of body fat, which is possible and okay for males, but which can lead to disastrous consequences for women's health that I've outlined in my previous videos. I have to admit that for a non-fashion type person, even for me this dress looks unusual. It's no doubt worth thousands, but if it does do anything aesthetic or practical, then it's to conceal the true shape of the figure. Remember, all these poses, hiding or embellishing the hip area, is an attempt to add non-existent curves, and notice this is done all the time. It's as if they don't want to celebrate their true shape, and avoid doing so at every opportunity. Now, as for the face, the shape of the jaw is telling. I think if you are of the right mind, you will see this is a prominent male jaw, very square and very wide. The partner on the right, in contrast, appears to have a more feminine oval face, whereas this should be the other way around. Notice as well the width of both individual shoulders. Difficult to be absolutely certain here if the ring finger is longer than the forefinger. The shoulders and upper frame is not feminine, and the hand size is just additional evidence. Lots of real women have proportionally large hands, but it is more of a male trait. What is problematic is that celebrities I investigate seem to be selected not only on their apparent talent, but on this also similar physiology, which statistically is improbable. Now, there are just some photos that encapsulate exactly what you want to say, and this moment in time says this is a male. Perhaps it was the way Keira is walking, but just the effect of wearing those sunglasses allows less focus on the person and more emphasis on what this person is. And it is my opinion that this person appears to be walking like a male and holds itself as a male, whilst wearing a dress. Shoulder width is something to note when comparing these two people, if these people are the gender they claim to be. I don't know what this all means to these trans people or to normal people, otherwise I would have already shared that evidence with you. Perhaps it is important to remember that we are all born in the world where the odds are preset, and perhaps they are stacked too far against us that the outcome of our failure is inevitable. But given that scenario, I prefer to remind myself of these quotes: that how can a man die better than facing fearful odds for the ashes of his fathers and for the temples of his gods? Success is not measured by what you accomplish, but by the opposition you have encountered and the courage with which you have maintained the struggle against overwhelming odds. If you did like this video, please feel free to like, share, sub-bell and subscribe, and I will hopefully speak to you again in my next trans investigation. And if you are new to the channel, I will leave you with this short video that finally convinced me of what is possible to change a person's gender appearance and voice. Thanks always to those who have posted messages of support. Take care, and thank you for watching.
Rainbow Passage. When the sunlight strikes raindrops in the air, they act as a prism and form a rainbow. The rainbow is a division of white light into many beautiful colors. These take the shape of a long round arch, with its path high above, and its two ends apparently beyond the horizon.
Rainbow passage. When the sunlight strikes raindrops in the air, they act as a prism and form a rainbow. The rainbow is a division of white light into many beautiful colors. These take the shape of a long arch, with its path high above, and its two ends apparently beyond the horizon. There is, according to legend, a boiling pot of gold at one end. People look, but no one ever finds it. When a man looks for something beyond his reach, his friends say he's looking for the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow.